So you're struggling with the Arsenal Classic event and are trying to find all of the Tixs that are located in the map. Look no further, in today's video I'm going to be showcasing you guys all of the locations, which is going to help you to finish this event. So without further ado, let's start today's video. So the first thing we want to do is when we spawn in, since we're just going for the Tixs, is basically leaving the main starting area here. If you end up enjoying the video, feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. I would appreciate it a lot. And now without any further talking, let's actually find the first Tix. So we're just going to grab the revolver really quickly since I do really like that weapon. And now let's head over, before we die, to the first Tix location. So we're actually going to get a few kills here on the way since we don't want to end up dying. There's a few noobs as you can see, and there's already the first Tix. Let's grab this one really quickly before we get crushed by the noobs. And there we go. And other than that, there aren't really any more tickets here. So basically what we can do is kind of go through this portal and just clear out all of the noobs that are in this location, since we cannot skip these ones right here. And I will skip to the next Tix, of course. Alright, now we made it through, so let's collect the next Tix. And the next tick is going to be located right here. Let's grab this one really quickly, there we go. The next tick can be found in this area right here, next to the city. Basically, you want to climb this building. Let me just demonstrate this really quickly. This may be a bit tricky, but maybe there's also another easier way. I'm not entirely sure about that. Climb this part here. Maybe you can find a better way to access this building. You want to go all the way to the top. And then you can find the ticket right across this corner here. There we go. And there we have the next ticket. Something you have to watch out for are these snipers, which can, I think, one-shot you almost. So this is definitely something to watch out in the next area. As we can see, they're going to spawn in a second, and these are definitely something to look out for. There we go. You can see the green laser basically. These are the snipers, and they deal a lot of damage. And we were taken out by one of these snipers, so like I said, this is definitely something to look out for and watch out for, so keep that in mind. Alright, there we go. So the next ticket is also located in this area. This one is once again a bit more tricky to get, to be honest, because you have to climb onto this roof, and personally I'm kind of struggling with this. I'm not entirely sure why. But once you get into this roof, all you have to do is jump across right here to the theater, and then you can collect the next tick right here. As you can see, this is the next one. There we go. Let's grab that one, and then we can move on to the next area. The next ticket is located in the following area, which you can see in a second. There we go, we cleared it out. There's the access to the vent right here, which you can just climb into, and there's the next ticket located in. There we go, and we found the next one. Something you definitely want to watch out for in the next room is going to be the minigunner. Especially if you're playing solo, this enemy is going to be a bit more difficult to fight. However, even as a solo player, this is still possible. Just kind of play around these cylinders, kind of hide behind them, reload every now and then, and just try to outplay him this way. That's kind of my tip for this area. So the next Tix is also located in this area, which you can find with this cylinder right here. There you go, you basically get teleported, you can collect it, and then just go back. Alright, moving on. This part may be a bit tricky every now and then because you get shot from the other side as well. So this is once again something to just watch out for. You can kind of clear this relatively easy. There's also a minigun right here. So if you want a really good weapon, especially for the following stages, we're definitely going to be taking this one. Since like I said, we're just focusing on the Tix right now. Also, if you play together with a friend, one of you can technically play the pistol and the other one can take any weapon, and then you can just switch around. So you can both get the badge relatively easy and the other one can just use regular weapons. This is definitely something you can do for the classic pistol challenge. There aren't any Tix located in this area, so let's just move on. Now we arrived in this area where we can once again find the Tix. This one is hidden behind the wall, as you can see right here. And sometimes zombies get stuck in this location, so this is once again, like I said, just something to look out for. Every now and then they can get stuck here, and if the door doesn't open, then, well, you know where the zombie is. As you can see, the minigun is really great for clearing the zombies, so if you have another friend, like I said, this is going to make this a lot easier, and he can definitely help you with this. There's going to be an enemy right here in this vent area, so watch out for that. More zombies, of course. There's no Tix in this room. And the same applies for the next one. Also, another tip for this room, this one is a bit tricky once again, as there's a lot of these enemies, so if you have a minigun, this is a really perfect timing to use it. Now let's move on to this next part. You may think this one is actually going to be very difficult because which color is it going to be? These are randomly generated each time, but instead of trying to find the correct color each time, take your melee weapon and just jump across the gap. There we go. And for the next Tix, basically what you want to do is just walk across here and then you can collect it because it's hidden behind here. There we go. You can also go the other way. Now we have once again a lot of noobs to fight, and there's also going to be the next ticket located in this room, which can be found on top of these shelves. The easy way to get there is of course the one that I'm going to be showcasing you guys. As you can see, it's just a relatively simple obstacle course. And there we go, ticket collected. The last Tix is very simple to get. All you want to do is head over to this location here where the red button is, just press it once, don't stand on it, do the same thing for the blue button, and there you can find the last Tix, which is going to give us the final badge. There we go. Well, I suppose I can also showcase something else before we end this video. Let's just complete the flood escape part, and then of course the final part of the game. As you can see, you can even complete this solo. It's a bit more tricky like I've already mentioned, but this certainly can be done solo as well. And there we go, all you want to do is just press the button, and then you win. Hopefully this video helped you guys. I hope it was informative and enjoyable to watch, and I will see you of course in the next one. Bye guys.